Hello, this is Superintendent Dr. Andrew Oberg with an important message. Forgive me in advance for the length of this video, but hopefully you'll find that the information shared is meaningful and useful to our ongoing deliberation about the safe reopening of McGuffey School District. It has taken a deadly virus we cannot see to open many eyes to the important role that public education plays in the overall development of our children. In the world we see, we know that closing schools and or providing limited in-class time with teachers has had irreversible effects on our kids. As parents, guardians, educators, members of the McGuffey community at large, we have seen firsthand the devastating toll the pandemic has played this school year. There is no amount of financial support that can completely mitigate or reverse these harms because schooling goes far beyond literacy and numeracy. It's also about the social, emotional, and physical development of our kids. In addition to providing safe places for children, we also provide supportive, professional, and caring adults, your teachers, that make the difference in our kids' lives. We know there are no simple answers to the question of when schools should reopen. That debate has been raging since March of last year. Controlling transmission, ever-changing guidance from state and local authorities, personal opinion, and quite honestly, the endless scenarios of what if. What if this happens? What if that happens? The what ifs, which keeps me up at night, have all had a part to play in the slow transitioning back to a semblance of normalcy for all students and staff. When considering a plan for opening, the needs of our students must and have been weighed against the safety of every stakeholder at McGuffey. We have spent time listening to the concerns of our teachers, our staff, our administration, for the better part of a year, the school community. And as we put measures in place to reduce the rate of transmission, it is vital that we continue to look at ways in which we can maintain the safest school environment as possible. It is vital. But it is also time. It is time to consider a balanced approach that brings back students in a methodical, caring, and controlled way, because we have never had to create a plan for reopening out of a pandemic, and because no roadmap has been created to do so. I am submitting to you in this video a proposal that, out of abundance of caution, that has safety checks built into the plan all along the way, a proposal that seeks to ensure student and staff safety in this return to school. The following plan is subject to school board approval and could change. The proposal will be presented by administration at the next McGuffey School Board meeting scheduled in the high school auditorium for this Thursday, February 18th. Again, the following proposal for returning students back to school is subject to board approval and will be presented at the McGuffey School Board meeting Thursday, February 18th. The proposal is based on a phased-in approach, one that seeks to bring students back gradually. Instead of bringing them all back at once, the idea was to take our time in bringing back small groups of students so that we can have, again, checks all along the way to make sure that we're maintaining the highest levels of safety protocols for all students and staff and the general community. So let me share with you this phased-in 5-week or 5-phased approach. In the very first week, we will bring back all of our seniors. And as many of you are aware, we already have our kindergarten, first grade students coming to Claysville and Joe Walker 4 days a week. In the first week or first phase of the plan, both seniors and grades kindergarten 1 and 2 will be in person for 4 days of in-person instruction, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, with remote learning on Wednesday. So in essence, we will follow the hybrid model that we have to this point, but instead of having a group come Monday, Tuesday, and another group come Thursday, Friday, it'll be 4 days a week in-person instruction, but maintaining a remote Wednesday. The idea, as you'll see played out through the following weeks, is for us to have a sense of normalcy, but also building gradually our students returning so that all along the way we can check to make sure, how the hallway's looking now that we have these additional groups. What are the buses looking like? How's cafeteria operating? What are the conditions in the classroom looking like? We want to take our time in this approach. The very next phase 2 or week 2, follows the same kind of concept. In phase 2 or week 2, we will return juniors and seniors. In elementary, it'll be kindergarten 1, 2, and now 3. And then in middle school, we will return the 6th grade students. We chose 6th grade instead of 8th grade in the second phase or week 2 because our 6th graders have yet to go through orientation for middle school. We felt it valuable that they return that week to spend a little bit more time with them before 7th and 8th grade returns. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, with remote learning on Wednesday. Wednesdays, again, our chance as a school to take a deep breath, to check how things have gone, to make any updates to our safety protocols, and to move forward out of abundance of caution. So then week 3, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Now it's grades 10, 11, 12, kindergarten through 4th grade, and in the middle school, 6 and 7. Remote on Wednesday, same protocols followed, taking our time to safely and out of abundance of caution, slowly bring our students back to McGuffey. Which leads us to the last 2 phases, week 4. In week 4, we will maintain the 4-day in-person instruction, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday with remote on Wednesday. But now we'll have all of our students back, grades kindergarten through 12th grade. This week is a very important week in our estimation, as we'll have all students back for 4 days, and we'll really get a sense of, can we handle this? Are we able to mitigate as best we can all the protocols for maintaining safety? This is going to be one of those weeks where, based on how things have gone to this point and all along the way, we'll determine whether or not we can move on to the 5th phase. So I want to stress again, all along to this point, all the way through week 4, we're taking our time, we're adjusting to the situation, we're making sure, out of abundance of caution and safety for everyone involved, that we can do this and do this in a proper manner. So in the final phase, week 5, all students will be back with the goal of returning to in-person instruction 5 days, Monday through Friday. I will stress once again, this is depending on board approval, and this is also depending on how we have proceeded over the course of the previous 4 weeks. Can we go to 5 days, or does 4 days work better? All of that will be something that we will adjust to and take our time looking at, because again, there is no roadmap for us getting to this point. It is interesting. I know I don't have dates here just yet until board approval, but when we get to week 5, we may find ourselves at the beginning of the 4th 9 weeks. So in the 5th phase, week 5, we will be starting the last 4th 9 weeks, so the last of the grading periods, with exactly 46 instructional days to maximize. I am excited by this plan. I am very grateful to those that have taken part in providing feedback. to our plan. That includes our staff with their questions and concerns, the many emails, the administration who's put together the details with this, all with the goal of returning our students to some semblance of normalcy. I would like to finish this video by encouraging the members of the McGuffey community to attend the board meeting this Thursday, February 18th, and to provide your feedback. Finally, and I say this knowing the hearts of all the educators, everyone involved at McGuffey, when I say to you that we all wish to have our students back 5 days. There's not a person that I've spoken to that hasn't related to me their own concerns when they see the classroom, the attendance, the grades that they're receiving from students, sometimes the lack of effort from our students because of the hybrid learning or closure of school. And I too have seen that. I've been able to check on how we're doing in the grading periods this year compared to last year, excuse me. I've heard from many of you as parents, both in emails, and I've responded to those as well as phone calls. We all recognize this. And that is why this plan is being put forth out of abundance of caution to balance the needs of our students versus the needs of maintaining safety as best as we can moving forward. So with that, I thank you for taking some time with me to watch this video, and I look forward to carrying on this conversation moving forward. If the plan is approved Thursday evening, much more information will be coming your way about the next steps in implementing this phased-in approach. With that, thank you again for your attendance, and go Highlanders.